We're live on YouTube right now, ladies and gentlemen. Giving a quick recap, bro. What's the hottest topics on politics? Go ahead, Jesse.
Oh man, you're gonna have to go down the list. Hottest topic: Christopher Wray getting ready to resign.
What do you think about that?
Next one. Well, a couple of weeks ago, about 10 days ago, he said, they asked him, "Are you going to resign?" He said, "No, I'm not going to resign. Um, I got 10 years to do on my term. I fully intend to do my 10 years." And he's like, "Okay." And then President Trump starts talking about Cash Patel, and they're like, "No, don't look too good." And then Grassley sends out a letter saying, "No, all the stuff that happened uh, uh, with Ray, not too doesn't look too good for him to stay there." And then all of a sudden, he decides he went on the air tonight, and he said, "As soon as new administration comes in, he's gone."
Hey,
I said, "That's good because Cash Patel is already making the
hey,
rounds."
Jesse. What's up with those lights, bro? I posted on Instagram and Facebook. What's up with those drone them lights? Christiana, give me my phone and my charger out the drawer. What's up with those lights in over New Jersey? What do you think about that?
Well, I was watching Dan Bongino. He came on, and then he was going to interview Senator Van Drew. Today, Van Drew, after he went to a congressional uh, intel hearing on those lights, drones, right? The size of an SUV, according to some of the people up there in New Jersey. SUV, bro. I shit you not. And it's not little drones. It's
And,
the size
and,
of
and
an SUV.
there's about 10, bro. I saw in the video I posted. Y'all check it out on the Instagram and Facebook. I was like, what the hell are those, bro?
Oh yeah, there's a
And
whole bunch of them.
what's the White House? What are they saying about these drones flying over New Jersey? Y'all get a
Well,
chance,
that's
y'all
the
check out my.
that's the weird part, right? Because like I was saying about Senator Van Drew, the senator says that they said we need to shoot him down because this is what the senator said. There's an Iranian ship out in the Atlantic Ocean, and it came here. It left Iran with a bunch of drones, and it's like, okay, so he's a senator. He knows a lot of this stuff that's going on. And then I said, so when they asked the representative of the Department of Defense, the I think she was like the spokeswoman, she said, "No, we don't have. There's no mothership with a bunch of drones out there in the ocean. That's not it's not true." And it's like, so, and the reporters asked her, "Is there any danger from them?" "No, we know there's no danger from them." Well, wait a minute. If you don't know where they're coming from, then how do you know there's no danger from them? And that's a story that they were telling the people. They had a conference today with the Intel Committee and a lot of senators in New Jersey, and a lot of them just left. They just walked out because they were pissed off because they weren't getting any information about what the hell those drones were. What were they doing there? And then they talked about them and they said they're not violating airspace. Uh, uh, because if they were, then they would have a reason to declare an emergency and to shut down the airspace over New Jersey, which a couple of senators said we need to do that anyway. We need to declare an emergency in New Jersey and shut down the airspace. And that way, with the airspace shut down, anything that goes up, we know there's something that's not supposed to be up there.
Just
There's a military installation that's over there, and they already asked the military, said, "Are these drones yours?" And the military said, "That's not ours."
Jesse, let me ask you, what do you think those drones are? Everybody listening, y'all. There's a video of some drones hovering over New Jersey. It's on my Facebook, on my Instagram. What do you think those drones are, Jesse?
Uh, my opinion, it's either Iran or China, because it's like what happened a couple of years ago. The Chinese sent a balloon, an intel balloon, all the way across the country, and then Biden let it go through. Then never stopped it. Never didn't stop it until it got all the way over to Florida. How about that? It gets all the way across the country, and it's funny because the trajectory that it was following was it was hitting all the sensitive military bases. It was going over all the sensitive military air bases as it crossed the United States, and then it ends up over there in Florida, and I guess they shot it down, and then it just they were waiting for it to get into the ocean.
Hey, somebody said large drones too. These things are huge. How big you said they were, bro? An SUV?
That's what some of the people said. They're as big as an SUV.
I got the
That's a
video right here.
suburban.
I got the video right here, y'all. This is crazy. I'll post it on the Instagram, on the Facebook. I can't post it here on YouTube, but there is drones flying over New Jersey, and nobody knows where the hell they came from or who the hell sent them.
Or at least that's what they say. They don't know. I said they don't know. But that's where Dan Bungie for the place.
Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Those things are flying freaking high, bro.
Oh yeah, they 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 go high. My son-in-law has a drone, and it's like that thing goes. It'll disappear. It goes so high,
But Jesse,
you can't even see it.
but Jesse, this looks like this ain't a regular drone, going above the city. This look like it's going high as hell, bro.
Yeah, it's up there, man. It can go up there to about dang, I don't know, a few thousand feet. As long as it doesn't get into airspace, then it's not in violation of the FFA regulations.
Okay, y'all. Drones flying over New Jersey. Topic of the night there. Next topic. What's the next hottest topic? Trump picked for the Times cover. Jesse, what do you think about that?
Person of the year, brother. Person of the
Woo!
year. And it's like, okay. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I went and bought the Times cover of the magazine because they had it. I was at HEB, and it's like, dang, they got a picture of Trump on there. President President Trump coming on the cover of Time magazine. Okay, but now they're going to have him on there again as the person of the year.
Hey, Jesse, real quick. Someone says, Jesse, Jesse, real quick. Someone says, facts over lies says, also heard 35 illegals ganged up and took over a gas station in Louisville, Kentucky, but I can't find it. The cashiers just left the store. Have you heard about that one?
Oh, I hadn't heard about that one.
Okay, continue.
I bet you want to find it. All you got to do is look on Twitter. I bet you find it.
Hey, if y'all don't
All
know,
it'll do is take about if there's something you're looking for and you don't know, look for it on Twitter. Put it in the search bar, and then hit search and watch 50 stories will come out about it because they got people. There's people all over the country that are right there on the spot posting stuff on Twitter as it happens.
hey,
So
I
if you
tell you,
want to know the real news, go to X.
I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. Everybody watching, all my info. I don't watch the news. I mean, I watch the news, Jesse, to analyze what lies they're gonna be giving us. Right? I look at the news with
Yeah,
with a different slant, like as far as how they're trying to conscrew the stories. Right? I go to X for
yeah.
the latest breaking news. If listen, y'all, X is the place to be to get breaking news. You're not going to get it on YouTube. You're not going to get it on Facebook and Instagram. You might if you follow people like us. We post it over there. But X is the place to be with the latest and greatest breaking news. It hits X first, y'all. X is awesome.
Yeah, well, it's like usually when I find it on there, if I find it on X, 2 hours later, it's on the news.
Yeah.
2 hours. And it's like, dang. It's like they didn't know that. that's that stuff happening all the time, especially with that. And then you got the other thing that happened too. Well, the other thing about the drones, there's some people in New Jersey that are trying to fly their drones. They're trying to fly their own drones. Yeah, that's going to be a good
Woo!
cover when it comes out.
Hey,
That's
tomorrow.
it.
Hey, they
That's
said they're
going to
gonna
be a
announce it.
badass.
They're gonna officially announce this tomorrow morning, y'all. And I got this off of
Oh
Twitter.
yeah.
I got this off of X and said Trump's gonna be named Man of the Year, and everybody on Facebook
Oh
went
yeah.
crazy because Facebook didn't even know that this was breaking news, bro. But there it is. Trump will be on the
Nope.
cover of Time magazine, y'all. They will announce it officially tomorrow. This ain't the real cover, but this is a mock-up, and there he is. Continue, Jesse. What were you saying?
So there's some people in New Jersey, right, that are trying to set. They're trying to send up their own drones, so that they can
What?
intercept the drones up there. Except this is what's happening. As soon as they turn on their drone, the battery dies.
What the
And the guy
hell?
was on, and it's on Twitter, and it said, I was just getting ready to fly my drone to go up there so I could intercept some of these other drones as soon as they come out. But as soon as I was trying to lift off, I started seeing my red light start blinking. It means that my battery is dead. So I landed it again. And my battery was just charged up. I've been charging it for 2 days. But as soon as you try to fly it, whatever it is, there's something out there in New Jersey that's sending a signal to kill all the other drone signals, kill their batteries. So there's something going on.
Man, Jesse, could we be under attack, bro?
I don't think it's an attack, man, but I think they're probing. They're probing to see how much they can, how deep they can sneak in.
Jesse,
Because it's like, because here's one of the things that, okay, I told you, sir, my son-in-law works for an oil refining company down here in Corpus, and they're training him to be a drone pilot for the oil refinery. It's got infrared and all kinds of stuff so that they can go and look for leaks. And he was telling me, it's like, you know, that they can fly up to 50 or 100 drones at once with a computer.
oh yeah, China's already doing it.
You don't need drone operators. Yeah, it's like with a you just computerize, put in all the location mark, the data information, and you can control it with a computer. You don't need drone operators. A computer controls them, and you just indicate where you want them to go, and they'll go there.
Hey Jesse, what do you know about the United Healthcare Insurance the shooter? This dude, okay, look, everybody watching, I don't know what y'all think. I'm gonna be honest, I'm in the middle. Is he a patsy? Is this guy the shooter? Is he set up? Is he framed? Is he a hero? People are saying he's a hero. Your thoughts on the United Healthcare shooter, bro? Luigi Mangione.
Well, first of all, brother, it's like, people calling him a hero. That's wrong. This guy murdered a man with a family, and children, and in cold blood, in the middle of downtown New York. And it's like, there's nothing heroic about that. Uh, to murder an unarmed person, that innocent, that didn't even know anything that was coming. So then this guy over here, he's trying to make his manifesto, which is funny, because they isn't it funny that they already found his manifesto and they put all the stuff that he was saying. They're talking about what he's saying, and what his background, where he's from, and all of this, and it's like, and the second guy that was trying to assassinate Trump down at the golf course in Florida, they don't have no information about him. So what's going on with the FBI? All of a sudden they move so fast on this guy, and this guy starts to complain that he had an injury, he had a back surgery, and then he was complaining he had a beef with the insurance company because they didn't want to cover his injury or something like that, or he wasn't happy with the service that he got with his medical treatment. Uh, but his family is a multi-million-dollar family. They got 50 to $100 million.
So,
So
but
why is he
Jesse,
even?
that's what I'm
Why
saying.
is he even?
That's what everybody's saying though. They're saying something don't make sense here.
Yeah, and he's got a $1 million lawyer, and he's like, wait a minute. I think this guy was they. It's just like the shooter from Butler. Uh, they picked up. They didn't don't do. Isn't it funny how the shooter from Butler, his family disappeared. Nobody knows where they're at. All of a sudden, what happened to the family? Uh, the second guy that they found over there with a rifle, in the golf course. Uh, uh, they still haven't been able to crack open his phones, and or his offshore accounts. Why not? I mean, it's the freaking FBI. So in a sense, it's a good thing that Ray's gone because he didn't do his job. And then you got this guy that pops up, and all of a sudden he's got and what I've have seen some stories on there, man, is that this guy for the insurance company was getting ready to drop a dime on some people. He was getting ready to testify, and then all of a sudden, it's like this guy pops up and he shoots him before he goes to the meeting. Uh, and and then there's some people out there with information on Twitter that are saying that somehow Pelosi uh, did a big sale of stock that was closely related to that company that the man was running. Uh, when they got hacked, and then she sold off a whole bunch of stock, and then all of
The
a
same
sudden
day, the
people
same
were
day,
trying to
right?
make a connection with her, and then the guy ends up dead.
I don't know. I think the whole situation is pretty crazy. Uh, I've seen people get tattoos. I got the picture right here. Someone actually got a tattoo of this man's face right here on their leg. You see that?
Oh yeah, he looks like the shooter from the other shooter that was there a few years ago.
Hey Jesse, let me ask you this. You've seen it before though. America is obsessed with serial killers and murderers, right? You've seen this.
Well, they want to make it. They want to make him. Some people they try to make him a folk hero, and then somebody there was a lady on there saying giving her opinion about because somebody asked her, so why do women it's not like he's a bad boy, because they say, okay, well, some women are attracted to a bad boy, the criminal, and it's like, okay, but so this lady was giving her opinion and said it's not really that we're into a bad boy, but it's like, and she was giving her just her opinion. I'm not saying that all women think like that, that are interested in that kind of person. Is like she said, we want to save them, so that's why we're interested in a person that has issues like that because we want to help them. Just like Charles Manson, there were women that wanted to marry him while he was in prison, and it's like, wow, are these people sick? I think one of them did, and the same thing there. They were just so brainwashed into the way of thinking that they wanted to save him and help him. It's like even though he was in prison for life.
Let's continue down the scroll. There's the boss
But
yard.
that is weird, man. It is like, and then you got a bunch of the leftist podcasters, talking about, oh well, that the insurance companies sure do rip off a lot of people. Maybe that guy really deserved it. Oh, you got a picture of Caitlin Clark on there.
Yeah.
You know
Caitlin
what
Clark
happened to her?
is
You know what happened to her? So
okay.
all of a sudden, she becomes the athlete of the year,
for
And
time.
then she puts up whichever thing was fine and dandy with that, right? Okay, athlete of the year, okay, no problem. And then she puts up that stupid post where she goes woke.
What did she do, Jesse?
It starts. Well, she said that uh, she had white privilege, and that's why she was good, and that everybody should support all the black players that have made the WNBA great. And it's like, oh man, she messed up there because it's like that whole time that she was playing and she was on fire, she remained neutral. She maintained the neutral stance. She said, "Hey," she wore the shirt that said "Go vote." You know, okay, go vote. But she wasn't for anybody. And then now she wins the athlete of the year, and then she goes woke. She says that she has white privilege.
Jesse, I'm glad
That's
you
it. I got that one.
I'm glad you explained that, Jesse, because somebody told me that on my post today. Yeah, I got the dark magas, y'all. Made in America. These are the
Yeah.
official Trump hats, just like the regular MAGA hats. Made in America, dark MAGA, black and yellow. I love my new hat. All right, let's continue on the scroll here, Jesse. Let's continue. I'm on the Facebook scrolling. We got some good topics tonight, y'all. We're just chopping it up. If the last 4 years was a picture, this is what it would look like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Hey, Jesse.
the man, the,
I, I,
the
I want
man
to.
was in Angola, Africa,
Hey, Jesse.
falling asleep.
Jesse. I wonder if this man and Jill Biden actually hate Kamala, and I wonder if they voted for Trump, bro.
I bet they did. I would put money on it. Did you see when Trump went to the Notre Dame church in France?
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, well, Trump's sitting in the very front chair, the right hand side in the corner. That's where they always seat the most important person who's a guest. And all the other world leaders are scattered around all the other chairs. Jill Biden was one chair away from Trump on the front row.
I got it. Go ahead.
The way she's looking at him, man, is like, God dang. It's like, you know, she voted for Trump. She's all smiles and everything and everything. It's like, dang, you know, she voted for Trump, and uh, it's like she hadn't seen a real man since the last time when she was kissing Kamala's husband at the State of the Union address. It is like, God, it's like, my goodness, and the way that this woman was looking at President Trump is like, I'm sure Melania, yo, what's wrong with you? It's like, no, man, it's like, I saw they had pictures of her, the way like, oh dang, and it's like she didn't look like she didn't look like she was afraid of Hitler sitting there right
Hey,
next to her.
Jesse, I got the picture right here. But Jesse, let's be honest. I seen her with when Joe Biden and Trump were taking a picture, and my wife said, that face does not look like someone smiling that hates somebody, right? If you hate
Oh
somebody,
yeah.
you're not gonna be smiling like if we're next to Trump, we probably have the same smile. So you can't tell me that Jill Biden and probably even Joe that they don't like Trump, y'all. They probably like Trump. Let's be honest.
Oh heck yeah, man! Right when he got invited to go eat lunch at the White House, and Joe and Jill Biden were there. It's like when they came out, man, they had a big old smile. I thought that smile was so big, I thought they were going to break their face.
Hey Jesse, they're asking
It's
what
like,
Jesse
dang, man. It's like,
Jesse, where'd you get that hat? They want to know where you got the hat at.
oh, DonaldTrump.com.
Trump store. That's where
The
TrumpStore.com,
Trump,
right?
this is at the Trump store. This one and the white one.
Yep. Let's continue. Okay, so right here, I got some more topics, y'all. We're just going through a quick live. Me and Jesse Lopez, Corpus Christi veteran there. Let's see here. Jesse, what do you think about this video? It's Iggy Pop. He went viral, and they're making fun of his body, bro. He's 77 years old. What do you think about this clip right here, Jesse?
Oh, who's that?
Iggy Pop.
Is he a rap? Is he a rapper?
No, he's a rock singer. Iggy.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, man.
What
He's
do you think
70
about
years
that?
old. At least he's good for him. He's still
Yeah.
out there
Hey,
singing.
he's doing better. He's doing better than Joe Biden, ain't he? Yeah, this clip went viral, everybody, of Iggy Pop, rock singer, at 77 years old. They're mad that he don't have a shirt on, but it's a free country, and he's on the stage and they made fun of him. But he's 77 years old. What do you expect someone that age? I think he looks okay.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Just to be able to get up there and sing. It's just like Trump, man. Like, all the big time players over there. Elon Musk, I think he leased a villa at Mar-a-Lago, so he's there all the time. Him and Vivek, and you got that did Passion of the Christ.
Oh,
Uh,
damn, it's all my damn tongue. Mel Gibson.
yeah, what they did the Passion of the Christ, the one that made that
Mel
movie,
Gibson.
and so he was up there uh, speaking on the
Hey,
stage for Trump. So he's gone all
hey,
MAGA.
Jesse, what do you think of that's Mel Gibson? Hey, Jesse, what do you think about this video? This guy caught an
One do you have
illegal
there?
dumping on the side of the road. Have you seen this video?
Oh
Check it
yeah, and then
out.
that guy
Everybody
caught him.
watching. This was I forgot what city. He's tired of this crap, y'all. Look at this.
Yeah, yeah, he pulled up behind him and told him, come pick up your come pick up your trash. This is my fucking property. Pick it the fuck up. I don't give a shit. It's you.
He said it's one board.
Oh yeah. This is you, it's just a board. It's trash, fool. You on there. Now take your shit and get it off my property. I don't give a shit. Look at all the trash I see on my property. How do I know? How do I know? How do I know? There's literally dumpsters underneath the freeway right over there. Oh yeah, they don't care, man. Yeah, you got those illegals that come over here, man. They don't care if they trash up the country. They just don't care.
Hey, Jesse, and people told me we have citizens that do the same thing. I said, well, report their asses then, okay? Anybody
Yeah,
that's anybody that's illegally dumping, I'm gonna call the police. Whenever the across the street they dump tires there in front of my there's a dumpster across the street from me where our building's at. I go tell them guys, y'all need to do something about these tires before I call law enforcement because you're not gonna be having my damn neighborhood looking like a third world country. And people can sit there and call me a
yeah,
snitch. Hey, they can call me a snitch and all this. I don't give a damn. I'm a law abiding citizen, taxpayer, business owner. I'll confront these people and I'll call the police if I got to. If I want to, I will.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's not the reason I said that because that guy looked like he sounded like when he was speaking, he sounded like he wasn't from here.
He
So
ain't from
that's why I
here.
said that he
Yeah.
probably. But it's like, but even if he is from here, and I said, and they're right. There's citizens that go out there and they want to act like pigs, and they have no regard for the laws and no regard for people's property rights, and they just don't care. So they think that, well, then nobody's going to care, if they see me dumping my stuff. And that's the whole thing, man. It's like that's why over here, like even here in Corpus, is like You got some neighborhoods that there's trash on the side of the road, refrigerators, couches, all kinds of stuff in front of people's houses because somebody dumped it there. And the fact that nobody reported them, uh, because the people are apathetic, man. They're not willing to stand up for their rights
Yeah,
and to stand up and defend their community.
yeah,
And the fact that these people are coming over there and using it as a dumping ground, it doesn't matter whether you're illegal or illegal. If you're breaking the law, you're breaking the law.
hey
It's just
Jesse,
like when people have.
go ahead.
Is it like people with dogs and they have them out in the cold, tied up to a tree?
Oh hell yeah.
Uh, in Texas, that's a felony. You can't
Jesse,
have a dog tied up
Jesse,
on the
Jesse.
tree
Hey,
without no water in the cold.
Jesse, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I live in the South Side. There's a bunch of Mexicans over here, whatever you want to call them, bro. How come they're the people that have people from Mexico that let their dogs run around the whole damn neighborhood, bro? I don't see nobody else do that, bro. Only in the
That's it.
ghetto. It's like the Mexicans, the people from Mexico, they let their dogs run everywhere and shit on everybody's yard and everything, bro. I'm tired of that crap.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And then the worst part is that they think it's unusual that when you confront them, because I was like, when I was working for juvenile probation in Dallas, I
Hey,
was up there in Dallas, and
shout out to Probation Officer's Perspective. That's a good channel right there. Go ahead, Jesse. Sorry.
yeah, so I was up in Dallas, we were by the lake, and just enjoying the lake. There's some ducks out there, and it's beautiful. And these guys, these three Mexican guys, I hear them talking Spanish, and I could hear the accent. They come up, they're drinking sodas in a cup, and so they were looking at the lake and everything, and then they get done with their, I guess they got done with their cokes, and they just dumped a big old plastic cup on the ground. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, I turn around and my old lady said, you're not going to tell them anything, right? Hell yeah, I'm going to tell them, hey, yo, you're going to pick up your cup? And they didn't respond in English, so I tell them in Spanish, hey, levante la pinche copa, bro. Que no estás en pinche México, levanta la pinche mierda, güey.
And what he say?
Oye, ¿por qué te importa a ti? Este no es tu lugar. Sí, es mi lugar. Es un parque. Es mi parque aquí. Yo pago las taxas en los Estados Unidos.
Hell
¿Tú pagas
yeah.
taxas? Si no pagas taxas, entonces no, vámonos, vámonos, lárgate.
Damn,
Pero no
Jesse.
vengas aquí a hacer no vengas aquí a hacer tu marranero, vámonos. Get the road, bro. Get like, pick
Hey,
up your
Jesse.
trash.
Hey, Jesse. And you know what? I see people on YouTube, all these wannabe gangsters. They call me a snitch and all this. What you don't understand, what they don't understand, Jesse, is when you're a grown ass man and
That's it.
and you have property and you have paid taxes and you're a citizen of the United States with the house and you got the registration on your vehicles and when you're a grown ass man with properties and assets and vehicles registered in the state of Texas and primarily in the United States of America, I care about my community. And if I want to call the police, I'll call the freaking police or the animal control whenever the hell I want to do it because I'm a tax-paying citizen. I'm a grown-ass
That's it,
man.
man.
Hey
It's
Jesse, they want to have
it's
this
about law.
they want to have
It's
this
about
no
following the law, man.
but they want to have this no snitch culture. I don't abide by that crap. I'm a father, a husband, a business owner. I will call the police if I need to. I'll call Border Patrol too, and I've called ICE, and I'll call Animal Control too, and I'll call non-emergency police department, and I will report somebody's ass, bro. I don't give a damn. I'm
Oh
America's
yeah,
tax-paying citizen.
yeah. And it's like I have a guy. There's a guy that runs down our street. He's got a motorcycle, right? It's loud and everything. It's a nice bike. But he zooms down through here about doing 80 or 85, man. Uh, hey, bro. And he's a veteran. Because I've seen his license plate. So I talk to him, and it's like, hey, bro. And it's like, there's kids playing in the street sometimes. It's like when you zoom, you got a nice bike. But when you zoom down the street going 80, it's not safe, bro. Okay, man. It's like, I just like how it sounds. Like, yeah, it does. It sounds good, but it's like, You can make it sound like that down the road too. It's like not here in the residential community, But that's the same thing, man. It's like uh, uh, people like the ones that I had in the juvenile prison, man. It was like some of those guys are as big as you and me, 16 to 17 years old, and it's like they're as big as a man, and they're out there they're doing their crime, like raping, pillaging, robbing, holding up places, and then they get locked up, and then all of a sudden they find Jesus, and it's like, and then they got to go get set free, and then all of a sudden they're doing crime again. But it's like, and I've told them, it's like my message to them was, it's like, here's the thing, brother. It's like, if you don't want to get locked up, don't break the law. Because when you get caught, that's when people start crying, they start complaining. Oh, they're locking me up because I'm Mexican. No, they're locking you up because you're stealing shit. That's it. And it's like, I still got the Trump wrap on my hood.
I got another video, Jesse. Check this one out. So
What you got?
this one right here, Jesse. Let me see. Where the hell is it at? Okay, hold on. Trump invites uh China's what Jay Young Ping, whatever his name is, to the inauguration. I think that's a
Oh,
good
you
that's
jump.
that's a
Yeah,
good idea.
you jump in. Yeah, he invited the president of China to the inauguration. That's right. So it's like I was listening to Newt Gingrich, who's a big statesman. From he used to be a politician and congressman, and senator, and so he was talking to Jesse Waters about that. He said, "Well, what do you think about that?" It's like, I think it's amazing because here you're going to have, think about it, on the stage, on the inauguration stage, you're going to have the two most powerful men in the world, United States and China. That's going to be a message to the world that these two main powers, superpowers, are going to unite and do what's good for their own country. In the meantime, spread peace as far as they can. Because I'll
Yup.
tell you one thing, China doesn't like Iran. China doesn't like Russia. In fact, China doesn't have any illegal aliens in China. There's no illegals in China.
Or Poland.
If you try to go in there, it's like, oh, you get locked up. They'll shoot you. There's no illegals in China.
So you think
So
it's
it's like,
you think this is a win? I think this is a win that Trump invited this man there. I think that's the right thing to do. People said keep your enemies close. I say, you know what? Respect your enemies, and if anything, you could do business with them. We do business with China, right?
oh, absolutely. Just like when Trump was president before, uh, he had him over in Mar-a-Lago having dinner. In fact, when President Trump sent, I think it was like 17 he sent 17 cruise missiles to Syria. The president of China was having dinner. I think they were having dessert. I think it was chocolate cake that President Trump said.
Mhm.
It's like, right here, right when we're getting ready to have dessert, I leaned over and I told the president of China, oh, yeah, by the way, I just launched 17 cruise missiles into Syria because they were using chemical weapons.
Mm.
And that right there sent a message. So this thing right here of him coming to inauguration, and it's like, we don't know. He hasn't accepted yet, so we don't know if it's going to show up or not. But it would be to the benefit of China uh, in the United States if the two most superpowers of the whole world joined together and showed the world not only we are united against the NWO, we are united against people attempting to violate our countries and our sovereignty, and then they're going to have to deal it out with the tariffs and wheeling and dealing, and then he can, and then Trump comes out with, oh yeah, by the way, any business that wants to invest at least $1 billion in the United States will get a special tax-free status
Damn.
or a special decrease. Invest $1 billion in the United States. So what is he going to do? He's going to make businesses come into the United States
Oh yeah.
and start running their companies here in the United States. He's going to put tariffs on the car industry. That's why he's telling the people from Mexico. That's what she told the president from Mexico. He's like, all those cars that you're building down there, they're going to have a tariff. And if you don't comply with closing down your borders, the tariff is going to go up. It's going to start at 25%. And from
Good.
there, it's going up.
And Jesse, and they need to hold their part of the deal with that border, bro. We're tired. Thelma says she can't wait till January 20th. I can't either. Mass deportations, day one. He's gonna get rid of birthright citizenship. And I got Tom Homan. Let's listen to him real quick on this show with Dr. Phil. If I can get it here, hold on. Come on, baby, what's going on here? Well, that's not good. Hold on, y'all. This thing should be working right now. Turn up. Turn up the device volume. It's turned up, baby. Tom Holman on I don't know why this ain't working. My bad, y'all. Hold on. This is a very important thing that Tom Holman says right here, Jesse. What happened? Right here. January 21st. Where do you start? Well, there's three rails we'll start the first day. Number one, we're going to secure the border. Number two, we're going to run the deportation operation. And number three, I'll look at these 300,000 kids. We'll find them too. President Trump's been clear. We're going to prioritize public safety threats and national security threats first because they pose the most danger to this nation. So day one, we're going to be looking for these public safety threats, arresting them, detaining them, and deporting them. And if these sanctuary city mayors don't want to help, they get the hell out of the way because we're coming. We're doing it. Yeah. Can y'all hear it?
That's right.
All right, look. The left media has it backwards. Brandon, you is the bad guy. How are you the bad guy? You know, I grew up in a family full of cops. My grandfather was a cop. My dad was a cop. And we're in a situation now where the left thinks those who enforce laws are the bad guys. Those who broke the law are the victims. Well, we're going to change that after January 20th. Jesse, what do you think about that, bro? Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad that his whole family is law enforcement and they think that Tom Holman is a bad guy for wanting to enforce the law, bro? What the hell is going on
Yeah.
in this country?
Yeah, that's what the left is doing. And then you got, and then he's on another video where he's talking about it. Like, well, there's a lot of. He went to Chicago and talked to the people from Chicago because the mayor from Chicago doesn't want to help ICE enforce the laws. So he said, "Oh yeah, by the way, if for every mayor that gets in the way and refuses to uh,
Comply.
apprehend comply with turning over the illegal immigrants, especially the criminals that they have locked up, I'm going to arrest them because that's a violation of 18 USC Code 42. That's a federal law. If you harbor and hide illegal aliens in the United States, you can get arrested. It doesn't matter if you're a mayor. It doesn't matter if you're a governor. It doesn't matter who you are. That's a federal law. And then you got some cities, you got like San Diego, you got the city of San Diego up there in California, where they declared themselves a super sanctuary city.
Wow.
Super sanctuary. Okay, the whole of California is a super sanctuary state. But then the sheriff of San Diego, it's a lady, that she came out and she said, I am not going to enforce any super sanctuary policies. I'm going to enforce federal law like it says that I'm supposed to when I took my oath with the Constitution to defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States. So that's
Jesse,
what the sheriff of San Diego County said.
Jesse, I think Tom Homan, he's not going to play around. Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
he's a chief deporter. He even worked under Obama, and Obama deported more people than Trump and Biden. Jesse, I want to ask you a question, bro.
20 million.
Je-
Obama deported 20 million.
Jesse, I want to ask you a question, bro. How do you feel? I know how I feel, but how come they always equate illegals to us, bro? They say they're going to deport all these illegal aliens. How do y'all feel, Latinos with Trump, that they're going to deport your people? Uh, those are not my people, bro. How do you feel when they say that about us? Why do they got to lump us into that category and just think that only Mexicans or Latinos or brown skinned people are the only illegals, bro? Those ain't my people, Jesse. What do you think about that when they do that to us, bro? When they ask them
Well,
dumb
yeah,
questions?
yeah, exactly. And then the other funny part is where they say that you better be careful because he might deport you too. You're like, what? It's like, are you serious? Are you
I was
kidding me?
born
I
here.
said you need to get up. You need to get off of CNN and MSNBC and watch all the leftist news media. It's like no, that's not the way it works. And anyway, I don't know if you've been watching what news network you've been watching, or obviously they don't have no platforms where you can see. Is like people from Venezuela have been being flown in, people from Ecuador, from all over the world, China, Turkey, Jordan, from all over the world are coming. Is not just to tell the truth. There probably not that even that many Mexicans coming across the border anymore, because all the ones that were going to come, they're probably already here. And then on top of that, I was in Laredo, Texas, not too a couple of months ago, because my wife had a reunion down there, right? So we went down there, and I was talking to some of the people working in some of the places that, uh, and I was wearing I think I was wearing this hat, and I was we were at a hotel right at the border. You could see out the window there was the Rio Grande River, and I was talking to some of the, everybody that was working there, waiters, waitresses, the maids, everything. They would see me, yeah, Trump, puro Trump. And they're like, oh, you like Trump? Oh, sí, queremos a Trump porque nosotros tienen que ser la gente legales.
Yup.
Nosotros fuimos y cruzamos y tomamos todos los papeles y somos legales. Aquí toda la gente que vienen y cruzan el río y los quitan los trabajos, le quitan la chamba, un marranero, no les importa los Estados Unidos. So yeah, so the Mexicans that are immigrating legally, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that come with green cards. They come and work in the United States. At the end of the day, they go back to Mexico. Next day, they come back to work. That's not a problem. But it's all these other people from all these other countries around the world that are being flown in at taxpayer expense and ending up in Ohio, Colorado, California, and then, well, of course, Governor Abbott sending them over there to New York. DeSantis sending them to New York. That's why they have 60,000 illegals in New York. And now the mayor of New York City, he's all on board for like, no, we need to start enforcing federal laws because we got too many illegal aliens that are criminals here in the streets of New York City.
Jesse, Jesse, have you ever seen in all your life, bro, the mindset of American citizens thinking that it's wrong for us to enforce our laws and our border, especially our laws of the border, the laws of the land? Have you ever seen people be like this now, where they think you can just come to America and have a free for all and come here illegally, and then they get mad at us for saying that we want these people deported, bro? Like, have you ever seen this in your whole life, bro?
Well, I've seen it before, man, and I've heard it before, where you got people that that aren't invested in a business, for example. Like, let's say people with construction companies, home builders. You got a lot of home builders down here and all over Texas, that have to file for their license, have to pay insurance, have to get a bond, have to pay all kinds of fees to be able to run their company legally. and then they have to pay taxes for all the employees, and then plus give them a good rate of pay, hourly wage. Because if you buy a house, in order to build a house that's guaranteed, because the people that are buying houses, you got to have a house that's guaranteed. If you have a house that's built by illegals, it's probably going to cost less for the contractor because he pays the workers less, and he doesn't have to pay the license fees. He doesn't have to pay the insurance, the
Okay,
unemployment insurance, or the taxes. But that house is not insured.
bro. Are
It's
you
not
are you
guaranteed.
serious?
It's not. That
Are you
that house
serious,
is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed.
bro? That's the first
So
time I
when you
heard.
go buy a house,
That's the
when you
first
go
time I
buy a
heard
house,
that.
that's right. If you buy a house and it was built by an unlicensed contractor, that house is not guaranteed. And if anything happens to that house, and then you can't even get insurance on it because it won't pass inspection.
Damn, that's
So that
crazy.
so all the legitimate construction company owners, they don't want no illegals over here. And there's a lot of it. There's a lot of Hispanic construction company owners, Hispanic restaurant owners, Hispanic air conditioning company owners, Hispanic truck drivers, all kinds of Hispanic business owners that they 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 play by the rules. They pay their
I
taxes, they
do.
pay their fees, their licenses, and insurance. You got that right. It's
You're
like,
right, Jesse.
and you guys speak.
You're no, you're right though, because if I had an illegal driving my 18-wheeler and he got in a wreck, they
Oh
ain't gonna cover that. And if you
no,
notice, Jesse, if you notice, everybody in the chat, our insurance rates have almost basically doubled, if not tripled, the last couple of years because illegals get into wrecks and we have to foot the bill. That's a big
that's it.
problem.
That's true. That my insurance company is like, they send me they send me a letter, right? They say, oh, we're going to increase your premium. And I say, increase my premium? Why? I ain't had no accident. I haven't had no claims.
Why?
Oh, well, the overhead price is higher for us. Your overhead price, and now, like, you mean Joe Biden? Because of Joe Biden, you're going to raise my insurance premium? Well, no, not really. I'm not really saying that, but it costs us more. The diesel fuel costs more. Okay, that's Joe Biden.
Yep.
The parts cost more because they have to be shipped from Mexico. That's Joe Biden.
Yep.
And then there's a lot of people driving without insurance. That's Joe Biden. So again, like I said, the reason you're raising my insurance premium is because of Joe Biden. No, hell no. You know what? Uh, I'm going to cancel my insurance as of 2 days from now. I'm going to another company.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. And I had to go with another company. I went with USAA instead of Allstate.
Hey, Jesse, that's what people don't understand, bro. I think once we get the mass deportations, they're gonna end the birthright citizenship. I think it's really gonna help the whole economy, bro, and more jobs will open up for our kids, right? For the younger generation, for more people can get into these positions. And we got guys, end of the day, you ain't gotta like it, but we gotta have law and order, and we have to have laws enforced, especially with our border. Poland don't
Yeah.
play. Jesse, Poland, they will shoot you if you cross
No,
that border. They don't
they,
play
they,
in
they'll
Poland.
shoot you. They'll shoot you. Jesus Leon was saying about the California.
Oh, he knows.
In
Jesus knows.
California,
He lives over there.
there's a
He
lot of
knows.
illegals with no insurance. Oh hell yeah! When I was in California, man, and it's funny too because my office with a Mexican liaison with military police was right there in San Isidro, right there at the southern part of it, at the border from San Diego, and you could see all the 18 wheelers coming in from Mexico, worn out, ball tires, uh, pieces falling out, no safety lights in the back, and those are the ones that would get into accidents on freeway most of the time. Because as far you know how many restrictions and regulations they put on you as an 18
Hell
wheel owner,
yeah.
and all the safety. Your tires have to be almost brand new. You got to have brakes. You got to pass inspection. You got to have spot checks, and they got to go to the weighing stations. Like when you're hauling loads, you
Yep.
got to go to the weigh station, and you got DPS over there running a spot check on you, and they check your tires, man. They go, oh no. You got to change this tire. Oh, well, I was going over here. No, you ain't going nowhere. You got to change the tire now. Call somebody to come and change your tire.
Yep.
And it's like, that don't happen in California. You see 18 wheelers all over the place and cars driving without insurance. And then the people of California footing the bill. They got to pay for the insurance premiums. That's why they're posting, and then they're getting ready to raise the light payments for the electricity in 2025. Is I think it's going up about 15% more than what they're paying right now, and they're paying about four or $500 a month on light for electricity, and it's going to go up some more. It's freaking terrible.
Well, all I gotta say is
and,
this.
and that's the whole thing, and that's the whole thing, man. It's like, we're not against immigrants. Uh, we have a lot. There's a lot of immigrants here, but they did it the right way. They did it they went through all the steps. They didn't cut in line. They're invested in the country, and it's like,
And they
and
assimilate.
it's almost like, yeah, and and it's almost, the harder it is for someone to become a citizen, the more they value it when they do become a citizen.
Bingo. Okay, with that, we're gonna wrap this live up. I'm gonna say my piece and I'll pass it to Jesse. Guys, I just can't wait till Trump wins. Every day I wake up, I kid you not, even if it's a bad day, I'm just happy that Trump won the election. I can't wait till Trump gets inaugurated, and I can't wait till Trump comes in here and fixes this mess. I can't wait till he starts mass deporting illegals, families, chihuahuas, grandmas. Everybody got to go. And I can't wait till he ends birthright citizenship. And I can't wait till Trump makes his economy better and fixes Joe Biden's blunders. With that, final words, Jesse, go ahead.
Uh, Change is coming.
Woo!
Get ready for it. Now, that can either be good for you or it can either be bad for you. Depends what side of the track you're on, bro.
We won, baby. We
We're not.
won.
That's it. It's like America won. The people freedom won. Our rights won. The ability to maintain law and order everywhere. Those are the things that won, man. The American way.
We're back, baby. America is back. With that, y'all, me and Jesse Lopez, we're going to do more lives throughout the week. Jesse, thank you, brother. I'll hit you up. And God bless everybody watching now and on the repeat. Thank y'all. America first.
Later.
Later.
Peace out.